A comma B be 2 points on the circle. You can see one point is A and the other point is B. You know you need to prove sin theta by theta, but you got theta by sin theta. Take reciprocal on both sides. We know in algebra of limits, if you have f of x into g of x, you can apply limit for f of x. If you have constant into function, you can take the constant outside. So introduce what? 5. Divide and multiply by 5. Welcome to the session, dear students. In my last class, I taught you theorem 1, that is limit x tends to a, x power n minus a power n divided by x minus a is equal to n into a power n minus 1. I told you that is important for board exam. Similarly, we have one more theorem, limit theta tends to 0 sin theta by theta, and hence we have to prove tan theta by theta both as 1. That is also important 6 marks theorem that we are going to discuss today. And we will also solve some of the problems based on the theorem. Now, prove geometrically limit theta tends to 0 sin theta by theta is equal to 1, and hence limit theta tends to 0 tan theta by theta equal to 1 we need to prove. Please understand, they want you to prove geometrically. First we will draw the diagram. Consider a circle with center O. A and B are 2 points on the circle. Let theta be the angle between them. Join AB and draw one perpendicular. Extra construction is I am drawing one perpendicular BM. That's it. So we have taken a circle. Consider a circle with center. What is the center? What is the center here? O and radius R. For the circle, the radius is R. A comma B be 2 points on the circle. You can see one point is A and the other point is B. Both are lying on the circle. A and B be 2 points on the circle. Points on the circle. Then join AB, OA, OB. Join OA, OB, AB. Then draw OA perpendicular to what? AM. Call this as M. Draw AM perpendicular to what? OA. This is a construction. Now we need to find, or we need to prove this geometrically. So first we have to consider a circle. We have taken a circle. Consider a circle with center O. A comma B be 2 points on the circle. Join OA, OB, AM. All these things. Now you can see one sector. So see, area of sector OAB. If I draw the sector, I am picking only OAB. This is point O, this is point A, this is point B. So I am taking the sector OAB. What is the area of sector? Half R square theta. Half into, this is a radius, this is also radius theta. So area of sector, this portion. So I am taking this red portion, this red arc and OAB. OAB, what is the area of sector? You have learned in geometry, half R square theta, call it as 1. Then we will find area of the small triangle. Inside you can see the triangle OAB. Inside you can see the triangle OAB. We will find triangle OAB. Now I will go to area of triangle OAB. All of you know area means what? Half into base into height. So what is the base of this triangle? So base of this triangle, please observe the base of this triangle is OA, and height of this triangle, height is what? This green line BM, perpendicular. Now OA is, so if you want to find BM, in the diagram we will apply sin theta. So from triangle I will take another triangle OBM. From triangle OBM, let us apply sin theta. What is sin theta? You know in trigonometry sin means what? Opposite side divided by hypotenuse, that will become BM by OB. BM by OB. From this you get BM. So BM becomes exactly OB sin theta. In the diagram, if you carefully observe, O to B is the radius. So I can say BM is R sin theta. We got the value of BM. So what is BM? BM is R sin theta. So directly here half into OA is again R. You can see what is O to A. O to A is also radius of the circle. And B to M, what is B to M? You got R sin theta. So now you got area of triangle half R into R square sin theta. So therefore I'll write the conclusion step above. So therefore area of triangle OAB is equal to half R square sin theta. Call it as equation 2. So now we got area of triangle. So first I wrote area of sector, that is half R square theta. Then I wrote area of small triangle. Now we'll go to area of big triangle. Going ahead. So in the diagram I am choosing O, A, M. This was a big triangle. And this was theta and this was radius. And now from triangle OAM. Okay, now from this triangle, let us take from triangle OAM, area of triangle OAM. What is area of triangle? Half into base into height. So that is half into base into height. Substitute the values. That is half into, what is base? Base is OA into height. What is height? AM. And you can see in the diagram O to A is radius R, half into R into AM. To find AM from the same triangle apply tan theta. What is tan theta? All of you know tan theta means what? Opposite side divided by adjacent. Opposite is what? AM divided by adjacent. Adjacent is what? OA. So from this you can get AM value. What is AM? Rearrange this. So you'll get AM is equal to, bring this to the side, OA tan theta. And you know very well what is O to A? O to A is R. So R tan theta. So you got the value of AM. AM is R tan theta. Therefore you got AM. What is AM exactly? R tan theta. You got AM value, substitute it. What is AM? R tan theta. So I can say R into R square. So it will become half R square tan theta. This is area of triangle OAM. So now you got this, call it as equation 3. Now geometrical constructions and areas we have found out, but we need to prove the limit. Interesting. See, observe. In my first slide I have done considerations. Consider a circle. Center of circle is O, radius is R, and to choose 2 points on the circle A and B, produce OA, OB and produce AM which meets OB at M. Then you take area of sector, then take area of small triangle, area of big triangle. We will compare. If you compare, the biggest is area of triangle OAM, then sector, then triangle. So we will do comparison and we will get the result. So now from the figure, area of triangle OAB is less than area of sector OAB, which in turn is less than area of big triangle. Area of triangle, big triangle OAM. If you see the diagram, the area of small triangle is less than sector, which is less than this. So small triangle is here to here, big sector is this, and triangle is this. So area of small triangle, that is OAB, is less than sector OAB, in turn is less than OAM, and substitute the values. What is area of triangle OAB? Half R square sin theta. It is less than sector. What is sector? Half R square theta, less than, what is the big triangle? Half R square tan theta. This is what we got, or this is what we proved. So now we will simplify this. So half R square is common, I can cancel, or divide by half R square, it will cancel. So now what is left out? We are left out with sin theta less than tan theta. So now I need sin theta by theta, so divide by sin theta on both sides. Divide by sin theta. If I divide by sin theta on both sides, sin theta by sin theta less than theta by sin theta less than tan theta. Tan theta in maths can be written as tan, I can write sin by cos by sin theta. I am dividing, say, tan theta by sin theta. Instead of tan theta in maths, tan can be written as sin by cos, and I am dividing everything by sin theta. Next step, we will get, see here sin theta cancels, we will get 1 less than theta by sin theta. Again here I can cancel sin theta, I will be left out with 1 by cos theta. You know, you need to prove sin theta by theta, but you got theta by sin theta. Take reciprocal on both sides. Take reciprocal on both sides. So reciprocal of 1 is 1 by 1 is 1. If I take reciprocal, it will become sin theta by theta. If I take reciprocal, it will become reverse. 1 by cos theta reciprocal becomes cos theta by 1. But very important, when you take reciprocal, relation changes. For example, I will take 2 less than 4. But if I take reciprocal, 1 by 2, 1 by 4, greater it will be. You know, 1 by 2 is 0.5. This is 0.25. When you take reciprocal, relation changes. So here, less than is there, it will become greater than. This will become greater than. Now you can see sin theta by theta lies between 1 and this. So I will write 1, this sin theta by theta, it is greater than cos theta. Or I can also write in the same step, instead of writing like this. So this is one form of writing this. I will write, so if you observe carefully, sin theta by theta lies between 1 and cos theta, or I can write this as sin theta by theta. This is more than cos theta, I will put cos theta here, but this is less than 1, I will put it here. Now apply limit on both sides. Apply limit theta tends to 0 on both sides. If you apply, we will get limit theta tends to 0 cos theta less than, here also limit theta, I am applying limit on both sides. Theta tends to 0 for second term, sin theta by theta. Again I will apply limit theta tends to 0, 1. I am applying limit on both sides. What is meant by limit theta tends to 0? In the place of theta, put 0. So it will become cos 0 less than. So this, let it be limit theta tends to 0, sin theta by theta, we don't know the value, let it be. So now theta tends to 0, 1 is 1. Theta tends to 0 means in the place of theta put 0. Do we have theta? No. So limit of constant is constant. Limit of number is number only. Limit theta tends to 0, 1 is 1 only. Now you can observe what is cos 0. All of you know what is cos 0. Cos 0 is 1. So therefore the next step I will write. Cos 0 is 1, lies between limit theta tends to 0, sin theta by theta less than 1. Please observe, sin theta by theta value is lying between 1 and 1. Limit theta tends to 0, sin theta by theta, cos 0 we have. What is cos 0 here? Cos 0 value I wrote 1. You know cos 0 is 1. Sin theta by theta lies between 1 and 1. It is sandwiched between 1 and 1. That's why we call this a sandwich theorem. This implies limit theta tends to 0, sin theta by theta is 1. Why it is 1? Because it is between 1 and 1. I am between Mysore and Mysore, means I am in Mysore. If I tell I am between Mysore and Bangalore, I am in Mandya or some other location. I am between Mysore and Mysore means I am in Mysore. So similarly, limit theta tends to 0, sin theta by theta lies between 1 and 1 means it is 1. This is the proof, and we proved it geometrically. Observe this carefully. We have drawn diagram and we got small triangle OAB, then we got sector OAB, then OAM. So in the diagram, if you observe the diagram, small triangle OAB is less than, triangle OAB is less than sector's area, which in turn is less than area of big triangle. That's what we have taken in my third slide. And after comparison, all are having half r square, cancel them. Then divide by sin theta both sides. This will become 1. This will become tan by sin. Tan can be written as, please understand, tan theta in maths can be written as sin by cos theta. That's what I have done. Instead of tan theta, here I wrote sin theta by cos theta by sin theta. Then simplify this and you will get 1 and 1 by cos theta. Take reciprocal. Reciprocal of 1 is 1 only. Reciprocal of cos theta becomes 1 by cos theta becomes cos theta. Reciprocal means numerator becomes denominator. Theta by sin theta becomes sin theta by theta. Now when you take reciprocal, remember relation changes. Here we have less than, it will become greater than. Here we have less than, it will become greater than. Then apply limit theta tends to 0 on both sides. You will get limit theta tends to 0 sin theta by theta lies between 1 and 1. So therefore its value is 1. Next. And hence deduce, they told. Now we got one part. What is the one part? So now we have, so limit theta tends to 0, sin theta by theta we proved. What is the value we got? 1. Call it as equation 1. Now we need to prove tan theta by theta. Now consider limit theta tends to 0 tan theta by theta. Now I need to simplify this. Further I will write it as limit theta tends to 0, let it be. Can I write tan as sin by cos? I will write it as sin theta divided by this theta as it is cos theta. I am writing tan as sin by cos, and denominator already we have theta. Further I will write this as limit of theta tends to 0, I will separate 1 by cos theta, I will separate it, and sin theta by theta I will separate it. See here I am clubbing this sin theta with theta and 1 by cos theta. If I multiply, you will get sin theta by theta cos theta. Now we have product of two functions. If you observe, if you have product of two functions, we know in algebra of limits, if you have f of x into g of x, you can apply limit for f of x into limit for g of x. If you have product of two functions, you can apply limit separately for each function. That's what we'll do now. So I'll apply limit theta tends to 0, 1 by cos theta, and then I'll apply limit theta tends to 0 sin theta by theta. Now what is meant by limit theta tends to 0, 1 by cos theta? In the place of theta put 0. If you do that, you will get 1 by cos 0. Now this we have from equation 1. What is limit theta tends to 0 sin theta by theta? 1. So don't apply limit, we know the value is 1. Limit theta tends to 0 sin theta by theta is 1 from equation 1. Hence deduce means use this to derive. Now 1 ones are 1, numerator, cos 0. What is cos 0? 1. That is also 1. Hence the proof. Therefore what is the conclusion? Therefore limit theta tends to 0, tan theta by theta is also 1. Sin theta by theta is also 1, tan theta by theta is also 1 when theta is tending to 0, means this and this are same, answer is 1. We need to do problems based on this. Now I have done the derivation, important for 6 marks. Please sit and practice this and become thorough. Theorem 2, we will use this theorem to solve some of the problems. Say evaluate the following limits. Limit theta tends to 0, sin 4 theta by theta. Now we have learnt a theorem. What is the theorem? Limit theta tends to 0, sin theta divided by theta is 1. What is the meaning? Meaning is interesting and simple. In the place of theta, you need to put 0. If you put 0, it will become 0 by 0. That's why we have theorem. So inside sin, denominator, and this all three are same. Do you observe? Inside sin and denominator and this all three are same. If all three are same, answer is what? 1. So now I'll use the same technique here. Now when you observe, limit theta is tending to 0. Numerator I have sin 4 theta. Denominator I have just theta. Numerator is sin 4 theta, but denominator is theta. But numerator is 4 theta, but 4 is missing. So divide and multiply by 4. Divide and multiply by what? 4. So I'll do 4, 4. Can I write this? 4, 4 cancels, it will be same. I am dividing numerator and multiply, or divide and multiply by 4, or into 4 by 4. Now this 4 is constant, you can take. If you have constant into function, you can take the constant outside. So I'll take this 4 outside. Then I allow limit theta tends to 0. I am left out with what? Sin 4 theta divided by 4 theta. So these two are same, you can see. My dear students, tends to is like is equal to. Tends to is like is equal to. If theta is tending to 0, multiply 4 on both sides. If I multiply 4 on both sides, 4 theta tends to 4 zeros are 0. So now instead of theta tends to 0, I can write 4 theta tends to 0. So now 4 is constant, I took it out. Limit theta was tending to 0, I told multiply 4 on both sides. 4 theta tends to 4 zeros are 0. Then I allow sin 4 theta divided by 4 theta. Now observe, 4 is outside. Now observe, inside sin I have 4 theta. denominator I have 4 theta, here I have 4 theta, it resembles the theorem. Theorem says theta tends to 0, sin theta by theta is 1, means this and this and this, if they are same, answer is 1. So now 4 outside, limit 4 theta tends to 0, sin 4 theta by 4 theta is what? 1 according to theorem. Answer is 4 ones are 4. I hope all of you understood. When I observed the problem, here we have 4th, so we have to introduce 4 to make this 4, divide and multiply by 4. And this 4 is constant, take it outside. If you have constant into function, you can take the constant outside. This is also constant, but I don't take because I want this. So I clubbed like this. Then if theta is tending to 0, multiply 4 on both sides. 4 theta tends to 4 zeros, 4 0 is a 0, and we got it. Then limit x tends to 0, tan phi x by x. And again you have by theorem, limit if x is tending to 0 and tan x by x is 1 r. We studied in terms of theta. What is that? Limit theta tends to 0, tan theta by theta is what? 1. Means if this and same, answer is 1. So now here if you observe, I have limit x is tending to 0. I have tan 5x divided by I have x. See here we have 5x, but here we have x. So introduce what? 5. Divide and multiply by 5. So limit x tends to 0, can I write it as tan 5x, x is there, 5 into 5. I am introducing 5 by 5, 5 by 5 is 1. So now I will group this is tan 5x, this is 5x, and this 5 is constant, take it outside. If you have k into f of x, take the constant outside. So by property, I will take 5 outside and I will apply limit x is tending to 0, I have tan 5x divided by 5x. If you observe this, x is tending to 0, I told you, tends to is equal to, if x is tending to 0, multiply 5 on both sides, 5x tends to 5 zeros, that is 5x tends to 5 zeros is what? 0. Directly you can write 5 into limit, I will multiply 5 on both sides, it will become 5x tends to 0, tan 5x divided by 5x. Now 5 into, you can see this and this both are same, answer is 1. So 5 ones are 5. So by this we have done problems based on the theorem. Similarly, in my next session I will go ahead with more problems based on the theorem. So in today's session I have covered the theorem. I will expect all of you to become thorough with the theorem, and some problems I demonstrated. Please revise this and attend my next session. We will go ahead with more and more problems of limits. Thanks for attending. I will see you in my next session. Thank you.